Dzień dobry, jesteśmy na konferencji PSEW w Serocku, ostatni dzień. Ze mną jest pan Søren Westergaard Jensen, dyrektor zarządzający offshore w Ørsted Polska i dyrektor zarządzający Baltica 2 i 3. Hi, Mr. Jensen.
Hello.
I would like to ask you, what's the Ørsted's appetite for Baltic Sea?
Oh, we have a big appetite for the Baltic Sea. We have here in Poland already a partnership with PGE for the Baltica 2 and 3 projects. We have another partnership with CPAC for round 2. And we see a huge potential in Poland. We are setting up a hub here. We see a lot of good suppliers here that we can work with. So we see Baltic Sea and Poland as a very big market for us.
And what about the supply chain? How are you going to provide local content to the supply chain in these projects?
Yeah, so I'm sure you are aware that we signed the sector deal to basically fulfill that promise. And we are right now in the process of doing procurement for Baltica 2 and 3 together with PGE. What we are doing is to try to make it as transparent as possible, to invite Polish suppliers in. It could either be tier 1 suppliers, but it could also be tier 2 or tier 3 suppliers, sub-suppliers to tier 1 suppliers. And one of the things that we have done for another project, we've actually procured 3 offshore substations from an international supplier to be produced here in Poland. So we are now opening offices here, also in Pomorania, to have steel structures produced here in Poland. And we of course hope to be able to do that same thing for Baltica 2 and 3.
Okay, this is interesting for us
Yes.
in Gdańsk.
Yes.
So because you are working actively in operating in Warsaw office, so it's sure that you are opening an office in
Yes.
Pomorania.
Yes.
Okay.
And we are also, as you say, we have built a big hub. So basically an office. We already have been in Warsaw for 10 years, but we are now opening a hub in Warsaw where we would like to have people working on the Polish projects, but also on the international projects. And every month we have this welcome to new people lunch. And we do a little handshake and said, how long have you been here? Have you been here more than 10 years, more than 1 year, more than 3 months? And you know, the level of people come in right now, more than half of the people last time raised their hands when they said, have you been there less than half a year? So we have a very big input of new people. We grow very fast in Poland here.
So Gdańsk or Gdynia, do you know already?
I know, but I cannot tell you. We also have ambitions for DCT Gdańsk. As you know, we are interested in finding a good installation harbor for wind turbine installation for Baltica 2 and 3. And so we would like to use the harbor of Gdańsk if possible. Of course, we know that requires build out of the harbor to be ready for that, but it's our strong ambition to use DCT Gdańsk for the installation. The contract is not signed, but we support the efforts of DCT Gdańsk to expand the harbor so we can use it for the offshore wind farm.
Okay, and on what stage do projects Baltica 2 and Baltica 3 stand when it comes to procurement process?
We are in the middle of all the procurement processes, of all the major scopes. Turbines, foundations, cables, offshore substations, the whole onshore scope. We are right in the middle of that right now, and will conclude either this year or in the beginning of next year.